You're truly here, Dragon Slayer! Wonderful! Everything will be fine with you at our side. It's strange. No one's gone near the Tainted Tower for such a long time. And it seems those orcs are invading by sea. Why ever would they choose that route? Whatever the case, we cannot let them take this route into the capital. Please, lend us your strength.
It's time to get serious.
Anyone who dares mock our chief will have to deal
I like the curia.
Under the moonlight, nothing escapes my sight.
The weak are nothing more than playthings for me.
I am Boss Rook's faithful.
Is this your wallet? Don't be tight-fisted.
I look terrible, don't I? Ha! Too true. Every day I look...
Bullseye! Thundercleaver!
Struggle is futile!
Yes.
Try to hurt me! Bullseye! Thundercleaver!
Struggle is futile!
Try to hurt me!
Eat this.
Bullseye!
Right.
Ha! I knew you could be relied upon, Dragon Slayer. It seems the orcs were cleared out of the passage, but something eerie by the tainted tower has drawn my soldiers' eyes. It seems someone's performing a bizarre magical ritual, but none of us know what it actually is. Would you help us investigate the area beside the tainted tower, Dragon Slayer? You may be better placed to obtain something that we could not.
I live to fight.
It's time to get serious.
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Try to hurt!
Yes.
Ashes of rebirth.
Try to hurt me! Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth. Ashes of rebirth.
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Try to hurt me! Bullseye! Bullseye! Try to hurt me!
Right.
Oh, look! A visitor come from afar. My name is Dorsites. Did you hear my call and come to answer it? As you can tell, I am the guardian of this sea. I hail from the ocean, born by the sea. So shall I thusly perish by it. Alas, in recent centuries, a peculiar foreign substance has seeped in, corrupting the pure nature force in the seawater. In turn, I have grown ever weaker. All this time, I've been trying to purify the seawater with my songs. But no matter how I try, I've not the power. I crystallized the little nature force left in the oceanic crystals, only to have them looted by demons. I did my best to ensnare them nearby, but was powerless to retrieve the crystals. Kind-hearted traveler, will you help me? Ah, thank you, thank you. Kind-hearted one, I shall reward you with all things beautiful. Please go. Go ahead. Sweet traveler, have you found my lost oceanic crystals? Please hurry. I'm nearing my limit. I can't hold on much longer. That's not too far from here. You'll surely spot it. Ah, these are them. These are them. You are indeed as kind-hearted as I believe. Thank you, traveler. Ah, so very sweet. So very touching. That you would stop for a siren in distress. I simply do not know how to repay. I can only offer the best thing I have to give. Let me show you. Come, traveler. Draw closer. Come even closer. Come to me, sweet traveler. You'll not regret it. Look, listen. Come to me. Let me sing for you. Oh, such weak, pathetic mortals. Come to me. Come. Be my sustenance.
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Listen! Listen!
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Listen! Listen!
Ashes of rebirth.
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Listen! Listen!
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Listen! Listen!
Bullseye!
You are just a mere mortal. How can you resist me? Have I truly weakened so? But remember, mortals. As long as the sea exists, so too shall I. Mourn me, lament me. I shall return to the place I belong. When next we meet, I shall remember your face.
I've never lost a fight! Prepare to charge!
I live to fight.
Time to get serious.
I will restore peace to this battle.
Uh-huh.
What a fine morning. The sun shines on morning dew and... oh, the fragrance of grass. The early horse gets the grass. If you get into difficulty, anything, the Crimson Crow is at your service.
Leave that stuff alone, filthy blighters! A measly Empire lackey. Don't you dare interfere! Go!
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Have a taste of poison!
Try to hurt me! Bullseye!
Ashes of rebirth.
Heed my call!
Yes.
No! Don't touch! You can't!
You and the orc wizard both fix your gazes upon the glowing item on the floor. You can't explain it, but it feels as if the mass is calling out to you. What just happened? The Tainted Tower seemingly resonates with you. But it's clearly been abandoned for hundreds of years. And the orcs... Forgive me, I didn't even notice them lurking there. What were they doing here? That didn't look like a run-of-the-mill ritual. Yes, indeed. It would seem we've all been bamboozled. Guess what? It appears there is only one person in the entire Empire who can provide an answer. Who else, As far as I'm concerned, those changes just now were enough to make a secluded wizard pay attention to you. The gates of Heartflame Castle will be open to you whenever you return, Dragon Slayer. Whatever answers you seek from Utyr, I sincerely hope you get what you want. Until then, please accept this small token of gratitude from the Knight Order. Oh, and this Alabaster Knight insignia, make sure you carry that too. It's a symbol of your status as a friend of the Knight Order. You deserve it all.
Over there, see who it is? The Dragon Slayer of Netheria, savior of the Empire's tainted tower. Long have I eagerly awaited you.
Precisely. The Chief Wizard of the Dragon's Airy Empire's wizard unit at your service. Indeed, how could I forget such? Several months past, I had my most trusted subordinates sent out to track down the Dragon Slayer. Only the recent crisis was so distracting that I couldn't even tear myself away to attend to the deities and their true path of salvation. Ah, as expected, a major figure such as yourself would not have come here without need. But before we discuss that, how about we begin by addressing the disturbance you caused in the Tainted Tower?
I heard that you fought off those orcs single-handedly, even ruining their esoteric schemes. But I'm afraid that's not all, is it?
To the best of my knowledge, the Tainted Tower does not inexplicably unleash its magic because of some random person.
I'm afraid that of the two of us, I'm the one most confused. However, you are the Dragon Slayer. With your power, it's not a surprise if anything happens.
If you want to learn the truth, you must be more transparent. I heard that you acquired something at the Tainted Tower. Mind if I take a look? This is...
Almost eagerly so, Utior approaches. His unbreachable facade seems to shatter before you. He raises his eyes, scrutinizing your every inch more intently than ever before. You don't know why, but something about the gleam in his eyes makes you a little uneasy.
Ah, well, that explains everything. Perhaps you've already heard the historic tale of the evil dragon invasion. Despite the terrible cost, the wizards led the Imperial army to kill the great dragon. The dragons are descended of deities. They possess a power that cannot be overstated. Even after their corporal forms are destroyed, the toll was felt by everything around them. Thus, the Empire's wizards had to carve up their corpses, burying them all over the Empire and sealing them with magic.
Now 500 years have since passed. According to theories proposed by scholars of the Veil, the draconic corpses will become a congealed mass that holds immense power, or dragon remains.
I thought it a mere hypothesis, but now it seems these statements are not unfounded.
What you hold in your hand is one such mass. The Tainted Tower is one of the locations where part of a dragon corpse was sealed all that time ago. What does it have to do with you? I'm not sure if you realize, but dragon remains are not so easily acquired.
In fact, past Imperial wizards once tried tapping into the magical power sealing the dragon corpse locations, but they all failed. No one could get near the things. The orcs even have to go so far as using living people to adequately cast the black magic needed to gather them. But you merely stand there, the things making their way right into your hands of their own volition. As I said before, the dragon remains are derived from dragons who are themselves descended from deities. They possess tremendous magical power. Once it is harnessed by the unscrupulous, it becomes an extraordinarily powerful weapon.
The orcs' sudden invasion of the Tainted Tower makes it clear they have set their eyes on this power. It may also bear some relation to rumors of orc chiefs transforming into monsters.
It's imperative that the dragon remains don't fall into orc hands. Judging by their actions, it's obvious that the orcs are already planning to gather them. We must put a stop to them and prevent them from using these powers to jeopardize the Empire. For this, Dragon Slayer, I would first like you to accompany me somewhere.
Utior takes out an ancient mirror wreathed in magic. It levitates in the air, indistinct gray scenery projected on its glass surface.
This is Nerika's mirror. It can take us onward to the Forgotten Realm, located in the demi-plane. As for the matter you wish to raise, I think we should discuss it properly, somewhere nice and quiet.
The instant the magic nexus is touched, opening your eyes, you find yourself before a building resembling an ancient ruin.
Ah, that's your reason for being here, no? Interesting. It's something I've not heard mention of in a donkey's age. When those things fell from heaven 300 years ago, looking like blood-soaked shooting stars, people considered it an ill omen. But now, besides obsessive scholars, most people have long forgotten about it. Might I inquire as to what your reason for asking would be? That explains it then. Well, that all seems to make sense. I've never known any mention of meteorite crystals having a connection with anyone but you. A warrior with the power to slay dragons, coupled with the resonance you share with the dragon remains. I believe this all to be connected in some way, most probably by some kind of power you yourself possess. Unfortunately, I can't give you any concrete answers, but regarding meteorite crystals, the wizard unit does in fact have some records about them. Once there was a record documenting the falling of meteorite crystals somewhere in South Adenthia. Alas, the wizards of the time sealed it away, since it was seen as an omen of disaster. Thereafter, it simply vanished into thin air, and no further mention was ever recorded. I too once sought to find it, but it was all in vain. If you're genuinely curious, the Forgotten Realm may hold the answers you seek. As I said, this is a Forgotten Realm located in the demi-plane, the secret domain of an ancient dynasty thousands of years ago. We call it the Capital Ruins. It doesn't exist anywhere in the material plane. The Grand Wizard of 500 years prior, Nerika, discovered it. He made the one and only magic mirror capable of accessing it. Nowadays, with the exception of the Imperial Grand Wizard, who possesses Nerika's mirror, there's no way for anyone of the material plane to find it.
In other words, when we want to conceal something from the orcs, this is the best possible choice. I prefer the term seal away. See the magic nexus behind me?
Record has it that magic nexus has the ancient dragon deity's power of order. People of the old empire once used it to seal away artifacts of tremendous power, but it has long been disused.
I think it's about time we put it to good use. Come, Dragon Slayer, take the dragon remains you're holding and seal it with the magic nexus. It's the best option we have now.
From your hand, you place the dragon remains at the outer edge of the magical apparatus. A luminous haze slowly envelops the dragon remains, eventually embedding it entirely in the recess within the magic nexus. You're suddenly hit by an intense wave of vertigo, your vision progressively eclipsed by darkness. It's him. He's here again. Deplorable, undeserving scum. Don't you dare try taking what's ours.
Dragon Slayer, are you all right? Voice? No, just as deathly silent as always. Not a single sound. Did you hear something?
Fret not. It's not uncommon that arcane energy at higher levels impacts people's psyche. At any rate, it seems we're making good headway, Dragon Slayer. You can't ever imagine how helpful you've been.
Just let me know once you're done. I'll take you back to the material plane.
So you really did venture over there to take a look at the heretical relics? How did it go? Did you learn anything? What? Truly? What does the text say? That must be those cultists that once occupied the capital ruins. 50 years ago, a group of cultists were inciting chaos and disruption all throughout the Empire. This cult adopted the name of an ancient cult, Penultima, and believed in chaos, whilst regarding dragon deities their sworn enemies. Such is impermissible in Dragonheir, a realm devoted to the dragon god Bahamut. The cultists occupied the capital ruins. I was still new into my role as a court wizard back then, yet I joined my colleagues in the stand against the cultists, wiping them out and reclaiming the capital ruins for the Empire. Remnants of that cult are rumored to still exist at Bayreach, but right now we've not the will to pay it due mind. Do you suppose it refers to the meteorite crystal? That would explain it. It makes sense. The Imperial Wizard's observations state that the only recorded meteorite crystal fall occurred on the day of Skyfire. There's no mention of any meteorite crystals thereafter, so it may well have been the work of the cultists. Regardless, we must first address the immediate threat. An orc invasion is imminent, and the Empire must be protected. Once that is handled, I will do my utmost to aid your search for the meteorite crystal.
No problem. See that portal over yonder? I'll activate its magic for you. After that, just touch it, and you'll be returned to the material plane.